Hey, Carrie Lindy, welcome in. Julia, welcome in. Welcome back. Mel, welcome in. Welcome back. The tea is ready. So are the candles. Mexi Pina, welcome in. Dartini, welcome in. How is everybody doing tonight? Happy Friday Eve. Hey, Jamie, welcome in. Hey, Brooke Comer, welcome in. Brooke Comer, we haven't seen you in a while. Dartini, how's everything up in Sacramento doing? In Northern California, how is the other side of California doing? Oh, been working a lot? Oh, okay. You have tonight off or just decided to come on tonight? Mel. Oh, Mel, you're in the Bay Area. Oh, nice. You're Northern California as well. So you are on the West Coast. You are officially a West Coast. Yes. Yeah. Last weekend, Easter weekend was so pretty. Such a gorgeous weekend. We have our West Coast representatives tonight. Mel, what part of the Bay Area do you, if you don't mind me asking, I'm sorry. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to answer that. Selena Kyle, welcome in. East Bay, nice. So you get cool weather all summer. You get all the nice weather. Julia's in Minnesota. Oh, good. We have a nice. Late night sleeper or a night owl. Julia, how's the weather in Minnesota? Are you guys experiencing spring yet, or is it still cold? I'm always interested to see what the seasons are actually like. Here in California, we get two seasons: cold and summer. In Minnesota. TikTok's been glitching a little earlier in the East Coast. Oh, it was 50 degrees today. And that's warm for you guys, right? That's like, woohoo. Mel, I'm here in Southern California. I live in a city called Rancho Cucamonga. I ordered the entire Fargo collection for my son. Oh, thank you so much, Sibby, for that. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad that it inspires parents to read with their kids. Julia, yeah, it's basically summer. I have, yes. Dartini, it is so true. It is so true. Shake, yeah, Selena Kyle, they do a Shake Shack. Yes. Rancho Cucamonga, it's a city an hour outside of LA, east of LA. I'm in between Palm Springs and LA. It's a suburb. We love our suburban living. Yes, San Bernardino. Yes, San Bernardino County. Mm-hmm. We read 2 of the Froggy books tonight. Froggy goes swimming. Aw, I love that. Mel, yes, Palm Springs is so much fun. It's really beautiful in the spring and in the fall. Summer, forget it. It's too hot. Mm-hmm. It's so funny because when you go to Palm Springs during the summertime and you want to drink, you don't get drunk because it's so hot that the alcohol's being absorbed and sweated out, so you never really get drunk. Yes, Selena Kyle, the Amazon outlets, love them. I think that's one of the best outlets in this area. It's big. It's expand. There's so many choices, so many options. I love it there. It's so much fun. I love their Converse store. They have a Converse outlet, and then they have a what's the other one? I love the leather goods like Michael Kors and Calvin Klein stuff. So nice, so nice. Sibby, how old is your son? To grandma's. That's so inspiring. I love that. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Somebody mentioned too that they, I think, they got a library card for their fourth son who was in fourth grade. That was Night Guardian on our East Coast, and they go to the library together now. Just so inspiring. I love that. There's such an intimacy with reading together. A really nice connection, a nice bond. It's a form of a bond. Like with, you could do anything together with your kids, like art or something, but it's one of those things that's up there. Mm-hmm. We got 7, 8, 9 from. Oh, Mel, that's so much fun. I love it. Isn't it, Prince Hairflip? Prince Hairflip, welcome back. Yes, it's very robust, and we love using the word robust. Um, Tonight we're drinking citrus chamomile, citron chamomile. That's so inspiring, guys. I love that. Hmm. Yeah, reading is so much fun. I feel like it really does, like, I feel like with these lives, I feel like I'm exercising my brain. Like I'm doing an hour of brain work. Oh, he is on the autism circuit and has taken us. Oh, Stevie, that makes me really happy. And has taken us so long to get him to sit and enjoy books. Oh, that is so sweet. Yes, it is therapy. Oh, I love that. Keep reading to him. Keep reading, and find some way. Does it soothe him? Is there any soothing, or are there any little activities that he can do while he's reading? Stimming. Does he stim? Hey, Sincerely Lynn, welcome in, welcome back. It's good to see you. Aunt Seattle, welcome in Instagram. Mm-hmm. Mariah Bull, welcome in. Yes, definitely. I use his weighted stuffed animal and he sits in his swing. Aww, that is so sweet. Sibby, keep that up. Keep it up. Oh, I love that. Sibby, just, keep that up. And he keeps hearing that language and he keeps hearing mom read to him. This is so good. It's amazing what parents can do. I'm always amazed. I worked with a, I just came back from my Oh. I love it. Hey, Allie, welcome in. I had a parent a couple of years ago who the daughter was reading she was in middle school and she was reading at a second grade level. And a lot of teachers wanted her to be in a special day class because they felt that, that was her level. But the mom worked day and night with her. And there was some controversy there because mom would do some of her work for her and turn it in. And the teachers used to tell me about it. And I was like, you know what? The mom works really hard, or the mom and the dad, because the dad was a high school teacher. The parents worked really hard with her, and they did these outside activities like art and music. And they kept her very disciplined. And when she graduated, when she promoted from 8th grade, she got accepted into this art school in Orange County. It's a very nice art school. And the mom sends me performances because she plays the piano beautifully and she does these beautiful art pieces. And I always told the mom, when she starts selling those, please let me know because I really want one. And we always used to get heat because the teachers would be like, well, mom's doing some of the work and we could tell mom is blah blah blah. But I'm like, if you're disciplining your kids at home and you're really giving them and you're talking to them and you're interacting with them on a daily basis, I mean, why not? That's what we do with our regular ed kids. Like our regular ed kids, if they don't understand a subject, what do? We get a tutor. We get a tutor, or we get extra support for them. Why can't we do that with our kids with different needs? Just because they can't do it independently, they need support at school. So really true. But Sibby, keep it up, and if it feels like you're not getting anywhere, just keep at it. Keep at it, keep at it, keep at it, because I tell you, it does work in the long run. It does pay off in the long run. All right, let me go ahead and turn on the main light. Today we're going to do our, since I wasn't on yesterday, we're going to do, oh, thank you so much, Mel, for that. I really appreciate it. Consistency is key, yeah. Excellent. Sibby, that's a very inspiring. It inspires me. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Since we did our project yesterday, we're going to do ours today. We're going to read 2 books and then we'll get right into it. We are going to be working with chalk and puffy paint. You guys are going to be making a flower. This is the one that the East Coast made. We're going to be using chalks to make the stem. And then since we had some extra space here, we thought we would sign it with the East Coast. Didn't it turn out really beautiful? These are going to go here on the wall. We're going to hang them. Yes. So as we are reading our books, we're going to, I want you guys to be thinking about the colors that you want to use. I was able to go to Michael's, and Michael's had their, those $5 bins with the monies that we get from TikTok Live. We have a little budget. We have now accumulated enough to have a little budget for our TikTok Live. Hey, Shalise, welcome in. Thank you so much for the gift. I was able to purchase these chalk pieces. Ziandrea, thank you so much. Hey, Just Relax, welcome in. We missed you earlier. We were able to get these chalk with this box of chalk. Guys, look at how fun. $5. With the monies in our account. Isn't it fun, Julia? I love it. Roxy, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. With the monies in our account, I love it. It's like we're one of those little families living in a tree. We're a poor but proud family. Okay, our what is it? The 25th. I think TikTok was supposed to get canceled on the 20th, so the landlord hasn't come and evicted us yet, so we're still here. Landlord, the government hasn't evicted us yet. We're still living here in TikTok land. We do have Instagram and YouTube for those of you who, if just in case we get thrown out, just in case they change the locks on us and we can't get in. All right, since we have a Froggy collection tonight, we are going to be reading. We're going to take it back a little. Froggy builds a snowman. Froggy builds a snowman. Just a heads up, I think TikTok is glitching. So in case I freeze, Just stay on. Prince Hairflip, they really went through an adventure during East Coast, in the East Coast feed. Right, Just Relax? I know. And now that China called our bluff with the tariffs, who knows? China called our bluff with the tariffs, so who knows what they're going to do to us now. Froggy builds a snowman. It was cold. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. It's snowing, snowing, sang Froggy, and today is the winter carnival. Aw, we love a good cozy scene. This always keeps up with what we've figured out is that the Froggy books always start with him coming out of bed, and then his mom calls his name. Let's see if Mom calls his name on the second page. Yep, Froggy, called his mother. What? It's time to get dressed, dear. This year you're not sleeping through the winter carnival. Yay, said Froggy, and he imagined the snowman he would make. Super Frog, with a cape hanging from his neck. Then he hopped out of bed and got dressed, and he even remembered to pull his long underwear. Zap, 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 zap. Sure enough, he's in bed thinking about what he's gonna do. Mom calls him, and then he gets dressed. So there's always a theme at the beginning. Gets out of bed, Mom yells at him to get up, and then he gets dressed. Let's see if he forgets any of his outfits. And flopped into the kitchen for breakfast. Flop, flop, flop. But Froggy, said Dad, why are you wearing your coat and cap and mittens and scarf? So I don't miss the bus, said Froggy, and he ate his bowl of cereal and flies. Munch, munch, munch. Then he jumped up and flopped to the school bus. Flop, flop, flop. Have fun, said Mom and Dad. Yep. Always starts out with something wrong with his outfit or something, he forgets to put something on. This time he had his clothes on, but he wanted to make sure that he'd get to the bus on time. It's snowing outside. There's Mom and Dad waiting for the bus. At school, where the winter carnival was, Froggy was first off the stop. Flop, flop, flop. And he was the first to make a snow angel. Swish, swish, swish. Then he started to build a snowman. Froggy, called the principal, Mr. Mugwort. What? First, we're ice skating. Yippee! Everybody yelled and raced to put on their ice skates. So he's having a good time. Building that snowman, building snow angels. Froggy! And there are all the kids putting on their ice skates. Getting ready for the winter. But Froggy didn't know how to ice skate. He skated like a seasick chicken. Flap, flap. Whoops, cried Froggy, falling and falling, and Max and Frogolina fell over him. Zlap, zlap, zlap. Froggy, he's always super excited. He always gets super excited and ends up doing something. Knocks all his friends off. Hey, Anna, welcome in. Now I'm building a snowman, said Froggy, sitting up. No, said Mr. Mugwort, now we are sledding. Yippee! Everybody yelled, and Froggy and his friends raced up the slope with their sleds. Aww. A full day of fun activities. Sledding, skating. Oh, thank you so much for that heart. I really appreciate it. Let me get near it. Thank you so much for that. But Froggy didn't know how to sled. He zoomed down and smacked into Max. Whoops, zlap. And they rolled out of their sleds into the snow, laughing like crazy. Looks like they're having a really good time. I love these bright colors that they use here, these primary colors. They're all happy. Now, said Froggy, jumping up, I'm making a snowman. No, said Mr. Mugwort. Now we are making a snow fort. Yippee! Everybody yelled, and Froggy and his friends pushed and piled and packed snow into a big snow fort. A snow fort instead of an igloo. Thank you so much, Malfeather Rose. I really appreciate that. Cool, said Froggy. Now let's have a snowball fight. Froggy, called Mr. Mugwort. What? Now, said Mr. Mugwort, it's time to build a snowman. Froggy. Yippee, yelled Froggy, and all his friends yelled with him. And they rolled snow into big balls, zum zum zum, and everyone built a snowman. Look at that, they're all excited. The twins. You always gotta have twins. Max built a snowman that looked like a beaver chewing on a carrot. Matthew built a snowman that looked like a turtle wearing a ski cap. Chewing on a carrot. And then wearing a ski cap. Travis built a snowman that looked like a bear with mittens instead of claws. And Frogolina built a snowman that looked like Froggy looking goofy. Funny. Frogolina and Froggy, they're always together. Nice, said Mr. Mugwort, looking at all the snowmen. Now let's see what Froggy made. Well, Froggy had planned to build a super frog, but oh no, he'd forgotten to bring his superhero cape. So Froggy built a snowman that looked like a dinosaur, with carrot teeth. Roar, went Froggy, and everybody roared with him. So there's Mr. Mugwort saying, let's go see what Froggy is building. Roar. Gosh, thank you guys for the 12,000 likes. Really appreciate that. Snowball fight, yelled Froggy, and Froggy made a snowball and threw it at Mr. Mugwort. Thwack! It smacked him in the chest. Whoops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Threw that. Look at his face. Yikes. I like when they throw that little red blush on Froggy when he gets upset. Mr. Mugwort wiped snow off his coat and glared at him. And then he made a snowball and yelled, "Let the snowballs fly! Yippee!" everyone yelled. And some ran to the snow fort, some hid behind the trees, and the snowballs did fly. Thwack, thwack, thwack. That was my best winter carnival ever, said Froggy. That was your only winter carnival ever, said Max, and everyone laughed. I think it's almost like a field day during the summertime. Kids always have a field day at the end of the school year. And it looks like here they're doing it during the winter time. When even Froggy's snowman, it roared with laughter. Ha ha ha. Aw. There's his little snowman. Looks like a dinosaur with the little teeth and the eyes. The end. Froggy builds a snowman. Good way to start the life. Remember that next Wednesday, April 30th, is the midway point to Halloween. So we're going to be reading all Halloween titles to celebrate. Let's see if we can find Froggy's Halloween. I'm going to check the local libraries tomorrow, see if we can find Froggy's Halloween. All Halloween titles next Wednesday, April 30th. Get ready. Okay, let's vote. 1 to 10, what do we think? Allison, 10 out of 10. Julia, 10 out of 10. Lola, yeah. Time to get a hype. Time to get a hype. Everyone who's just joining in. Oh yes, that's right, yeah. So, This is going to be our crowd. Those of you who just joined us, thank you so much. Just relax. Frankie Goes to Camp was my favorite when I was. Oh, do I have that one? Let me see. I always want to say Frankie. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Froggy goes to bed. Froggy plays t-ball. He goes to the doctor. And then Froggy for president. I did find the Froggy stash though at my local library, so I'll look back at that. I'll look over there and see. Froggy Goes to Camp. I want to see if they have the anthology. I really like those anthologies. Remember we were reading the Frog and Toad anthology where it's all together? Okay, so yeah, let's think about the colors that you want to use. The East Coast used pink and yellow for their leaves, and then we used green for the stem. We need some red somewhere because it got my... Oh, fun! We need some red somewhere because grad picture. Oh, excellent. Yeah, let's think about that, Allie. So we can divert a little. We don't need a green stem if we don't want. We could do something different, or we can keep the green stem. But I want you guys to be thinking about the colors for your leaves. Okay. We'll set this here. We're gonna read an old classic. I saw this one at the library and I wanted to get it, just because, you know, it's one that we're all familiar with. Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel. I want to see what this version's like. We get this maroon end page. A maroon end page. We rarely get a maroon end page. This time we got a beautiful maroon end page. Thank you for the gift. I really appreciate that. We love a little village. We love a little village, a little cottage, a little home with clothes hanging on the wire. Looks like some trees have been chopped down. Open spaces, trees in the background, a forest. This could be the Midwest, could be Minnesota. Yes, we're going way back. You're right, Anna. Yeah, Brooke Comer, the illustrations on this. These are very traditional, very classic children's book. This could be Minnesota somewhere. In the deep wood. Let me move this out of the way because the cats are walking around. Not long ago, there was a woodcutter who lived with his wife and his 2 children, Hansel and Gretel, in the shadow of a towering forest. He worked tirelessly, but the times were hard, and he could no longer sell enough wood to take care of his family. Each night they went to bed hungry. "Listen to me," the wife said. "We cannot feed your children any longer. We must get rid of them." She was the children's stepmother. "Get rid of them," the woodcutter shouted. "Never! I love my children." "Then make 4 coffins," the wife scolded bitterly. "One for each of us." She went hard real quick. And guys, look at this illustration. She went hard real quick. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that, Lauren. So the dad, notice all the trees were cut down. So that's how they got their money. All the trees are gone. So they have no more trees to cut down. So there's no more food. Everybody's going to go hungry. There's no more food in the pantry. Guys, don't we love this picture? We love a little cottage, a little light. If our life was a house, this is what our house would look like. We have a small budget just for those things. Yes, Ali, the lighting on this one, very cool. The dark here and then the shadows with the light here. And we've got some shadows here. So she's the stepmom. She's the stepmom. She wants to get rid of those kids. She's like, it's either them or me. No, it's either them or us. Get four coffins ready. With great shame, the woodcutter finally agreed to abandon his children to the forest. I'm so afraid, Gretel whispered to Hansel, for she and her brother had overheard their parents discussing their fate. At the window, Hansel saw bright pebbles glittering on the ground in the moonlight. Don't worry, he told Gretel. I will think of something to save us. Right, just relax. Or this could be in upstate New York as well. Just relax. There's the stepmom planning with the husband. She's really trying hard to convince him. And then there are the kids. Yeah, we really need to call CPS. What's going on? There are the kids in their little Victorian home. Not Victorian home, but their little cottage home. The little girl, she's afraid, and the boy's like, we're gonna get through this. In the morning, the woodcutter and his wife took Hansel and Gretel deep into the forest. They built a fire and gave the children meager scraps of bread. We must go to work now, their father said. We will come back before dark to get you. But the children waited long past dark, and no one came to take them home. I want to be in my warm bed, Gretel cried. We'll soon find our way, her brother told her. When the moon appeared, a trail of white pebbles gleamed on the ground before them. Hansel had dropped the stones behind him as he and Gretel followed their parents into the woods. The stones led all the way back to the woodcutter's cottage. Oh, they were smart. So they planted the little pebbles all the way back to the woodcutter's cottage. Look at them in the forest. That's the fire that the parents made and left them. They never came and got them. Hey, Lady Red, thank you for the follow. If you're new to the live, please follow. We read children's literature Sunday through Friday. Today we're doing a project. The man rejoiced when he saw that his children were safe. The stepmother only pretended to be happy. Those two must go, she said to her husband only days later, and don't argue with me. This time, as the parents led the children deeper into the forest, Hansel broke up his piece of bread and dropped the crumbs on the path behind him. Again, the woodcutter built a fire to warm them, and he promised to return for them by the end of the day. As darkness blackened the woods, no one came to take the children home. Soon, moonlight illuminated the forest, yet there was no breadcrumbs to be found. Birds had eaten every morsel. Oh, hey, Samantha, welcome in. That's fine. Hand in hand, Hansel and Gretel wandered through the woods, hungry, cold, and lost. Oh, look at Hansel. He's dropping breadcrumbs. No, Dad does not have a backbone. You're right, Princess. Not at all. But then the birds came and started eating all the crumbs. Then on the third morning, they suddenly came upon a cheerful little cottage. The dwelling was made of cake, with a roof of cookies and vanilla icing and windows of sparkling sugar. Hansel and Gretel broke off pieces of sweet chocolate and hungrily ate them. Ah, look at the little house that they found. Gingerbread cottage. We've got wafers at the top, icing. Peppermint candies, more icing. Chocolate. Right, Shalise? Yes, red flag number 1. We've got some gingerbread cookies. Right, Princess. It's a setup. These kids, every time something, they've got fate is against them. Got some bad parents. A woman, bent and withered with age, suddenly stepped into view. Who dares to nibble at my delicious house? When she saw Hansel and Gretel, she grinned from ear to ear. Please come in, precious children. Right, Lauren? Mm-hmm. I would be all happy. So there's the witch. And then there's the kids eating the chocolate. Mm-hmm. Yes, red flag number 2. Yeah. Definitely a hard knock play. Yeah, 2 red flags so far. This is not going okay. The old woman fed them steaming bowls of soup. Oh, the woman fed them steaming bowls of soup and creamy pudding. Once they had eaten their fill, she led her 2 young guests into a cozy room and tucked them into clean, warm beds. Can you believe how lucky we are? Gretel asked drowsily. That would be me. It's hard to believe, said Hansel. The kind elderly woman was not what she seemed. She was a wicked, red-eyed witch, over 150 years old. She liked children. Indeed, she liked to eat them for her supper. She had created an irresistible cottage just to entice curious boys and girls into her clutches. The witch slipped into the bedroom to watch Hansel and Gretel sleep. She sniffed the air. How sweet they smelled. What a feast awaits me, she whispered. Yeah. Red flags everywhere here. She did feed them, though. But look at her sinister eye. Look at her sinister face. Sinister. And then she's creeping on them. Yes, the OG Dahmer. Right, Kimberly? She's creeping on them when they're sleeping and she's smelling them. She sniffed the air. How sweet they smell. At dawn, the witch snatched Hansel from his bed and locked him in a wooden cage. Now we must fatten him up, girlie, she gloated, and a wild, inhuman cackle escaped her. Hansel, you must think of something, Gretel whispered to her brother when she brought him food. The witch is hungry. Maybe you will think of something, Hansel said. I'm trapped. Each day the witch poked through the cage at the boy's ribs and thighs. Eat more, she cried. I want my roast to be juicy. Gretel, you must do something, Hansel urged. You must. So there she is. She put him in this little cage here, Hansel. And now it's up to Gretel to do something. Days passed. At last, the witch could wait no longer. Fetch wood, she shrieked at Gretel, while I sharpened my best knife. The next time Gretel went to the pantry, Hansel pressed his tearful face to the bars of the cage. What is going to happen? He asked. Is this a nightmare? I must wake up. Aw. So there's the little pot that she plans on using. She does. She's got that Forever 21 cottage core. She does, huh? Forever 97 cottage core. I love it. Cottage core. The witch lit the fire to heat the oven. Soon she ordered Gretel to duck her head inside the dark chamber to see if it was hot enough to bake bread. Gretel knew that it was she, not bread, whom the witch intended to bake. At that instant, the girl experienced a rush of inspiration. Duck inside? She asked. But how? Oh, she's catching on. But let's look at this witch's wood-burning stove. Isn't that the coolest? She's got the little chimney stacks on top. Yeah, her outfit is kind of cute, though. got her little boots on too. Silly child, cried the witch. You do it like this. She stooped and thrust her head into the mouth of the oven. Do you see? Yes, I see, Gretel shouted. With all her might, she shoved against the backside of the witch, and the hideous creature tumbled into the oven. Gretel slammed the heavy door shut and dropped the iron latch in place. Dreadful shrieks echoed through the still air of the forest. Gretel covered her ears and closed her eyes. Yes, wood-fired pizza, Shalise. I was thinking the same thing. We love that good wood-fired pizza. So she shoves her in there, closes the door, burns alive. That witch burned alive. When at last the cries ended, Gretel carefully opened the oven door. There was nothing inside, nothing at all. The witch was gone forever. Gretel released her brother from his prison, and the two of them hugged and danced and shouted with joy. Before they fled that awful place, they dared to look through the dusky rooms, where they discovered pearls and precious stones scattered everywhere. Can we take them? Asked Gretel. Every last one, said Hansel, and they filled their pockets. Isn't it, Lauren? Right? These kids have the world up against them. So let's look at everything that the witch has stored. She's got a little masquerade mask. This looks like her Christmas skirt for the tree. We know that there was a lot of jewelry. And then inside she's got some pot or some, looks like vases or something. She's got a little box here, maybe with photos. Got a tie here. Candelabra and the lighting. A chandelier, a chair, a shoe. Little ribbons coming out of here. At long last, after wandering in the forest for days, they came upon a familiar path. Soon they recognized their father's cottage set among dark hills in dazzling sunlight, and they ran toward it breathlessly. Samantha, right? Apparently stuff from the past people she cooked. Exactly. So they found their original house, but I'm surprised that they're going to go back, because these people, the dad and the in-law, the stepmother weren't very nice to them. Yeah, we love this page. I agree, Lauren. We love it. We love a good little home in the open valley with trees. Mm-hmm. Oh, she does, huh? She probably got those from the witch. She got some Louboutins. Red bottoms. She struck it rich. Well, they did say that they did get a lot of jewelry and good things. So yeah, there definitely was. Red bottoms. Father, we're home. Ever since he abandoned his children in the deep woods, the woodcutter had suffered fearful nightmares. His wife, furthermore, had died after eating food that had gone bad. But now unexpected joy overwhelmed him. He had his children close. Hansel and Gretel were so thrilled to be reunited with their father, they nearly forgot the treasure they brought home. They reached into their pockets and displayed handfuls of glowing pearls and precious stones. Look, Father, can our cares be over? The woodcarver asked in awe. Yes, 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 his children sang. Thereafter they lived happily as happily as they knew how. Magali, that's next Wednesday, April 30th. April 30th is the midway point to Halloween. So we'll be reading Halloween titles. The end. Hansel and Gretel. We love a good classic children's literature book. We love a good classic. All of us know some version of this story. All of us. Let's take a vote. We started with Froggy Builds a Snowman. Always a classic. Always good. And then Hansel and Gretel. I'm gonna pick two. I love a classic children's lit book. Shalise won. Oh, $10 says he poisoned her. Kimberly, right? He wanted to get rid of her. Mexi Pina 2. Dartini 2. Nat 2. Brooke Comer 2. I missed one. Yeah, I can tell. One, yeah. Samantha is a good Froggy book. Casey 1 or 2. Julia 1. Kimberly 2. Lauren 2 for the creepy illustrations. I kind of like them. But I would say I turned to witches have limited red bottom. Exactly. The tea tonight is citron chamomile. A good citron chamomile. All right. Since I wasn't on yesterday, guys, it was a heavy week at work. Tuesday I had a meeting, 2 meetings. They were kind of heavy. One of them ran all the way into the end of the day, and I went home and I was just full of energy. And I thought, you know what? This is gonna come back to hit. It's gonna come back to get me. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna do the Project Wednesday and go to bed. But then I thought, you know what? I need a day off because it was just a lot. I needed to process it, and so I took yesterday off on the live. Tomorrow I'm going to take the day off work because we start state testing next week, and tomorrow it's going to be really quiet. Yeah, just relax. Chamomile is really good for that. Samantha, I love it. You never know. You never know. I actually just zoned out. I've been watching that new show on Apple TV. It's called The Studio with, what's his name? It's really funny. I thought it was really good. Oh, Shalise, you start your student teaching next semester? Oh, fun! So in the fall, is that when you're going to start? Lauren, I started watching episode 1. Oh, excellent. Seth Rogen, yes. Prince Harpo, have you seen that one? Have you been watching that one? Raya Selly, welcome into Instagram. That one's funny, huh? I love Seth Rogen. He's really funny. Chili's, you'll have to keep me updated on that. Let me know how it goes. Do you get to pick, or does the school pick for you? Bramble, it's funny, huh? They're a bunch of goofballs. All right. We're going to start our project Thursday. Project Wednesday, but on a Thursday. It's really funny. I think it is so funny. Oh, you got 3rd grade. Oh, Shalise, you're going to love 3rd grade. 3rd grade is a really good grade. You're going to love it. You are going to love it. Love it, love it, love it. They're very independent at that time. There's still some needy ones, but the needy ones, I love the needy ones. Oh, thank you so much for that one, Dartini. I really appreciate that. My Netflix. Yeah, just relax. The moment they start, I have that one too. The moment they start showing commercials, I'm out. I'll be pulling that shit with me. I haven't caught up on Black Mirror yet. That's really good though. It's the same with Amazon. You know how Amazon, you pay that fee and they show you 2 commercials at the beginning? They're on thin ice. But Amazon is my Nicole Kidman go-to. Anytime Nicole Kidman releases something, it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon first. So that's the one reason why I keep it. I do Peacock for $20 for the whole year. Oh, nice. That's a good deal. And thought the background was an entire Christmas tree. B, welcome in. Welcome in. We are glad you're here, guys. Let's keep B in here. This is our spring tree. We do projects. Oh, I got to catch up on that one too. The Last of Us. Yeah. This is our spring tree. Every Wednesday we do a decoration for our tree. Yeah, I have Prime and some channels from Peacock. Yeah, B. Today we are doing a project. Our spring tree. All right. Did we decide? Let's do each piece at a time. So, do we want a green or do we want a brown tree? What color do we want? We do have a brown. I'm not sure if the brown will show up good on this black background. Oh, it's your birthday season, B. Oh, happy birthday. Has your birthday passed yet? Or is it in May? Brown shows up on this pretty good. So for our tree, do we want a brown trunk? Oh, let me show you guys. Oh, some of you might not have seen the decoration, what we're making. We are making, oh, April 3rd. Happy birthday, B. We are making a spring flower using chalk and puffy paint. Okay. So this is the stem. So do we want a green stem or do we want a brown stem? What do you guys think? I'm thinking a green, right? Maybe to do it differently, we'll do a dark green. B, we have a very welcoming community here. Oh yeah, Righteous Gemstones. I started watching that. Or I should say Best Coast. Okay. Oh, you want to see the colors? Just relax. Okay. Let me show you. I'm going to show you this because these are all the colors that we have in our chalk. Brooke Comer, dark green. We have this dark green here. I think this. Oh, Prince Hairflip, your birthday was yesterday? Oh, happy birthday, Prince Hairflip. Let's sing happy birthday to, while we get ready, let's sing happy birthday to Prince Hairflip MB. Yes, to April Babes. We've had a lot. John's birthday was in April. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear B and Prince Hairflip. Happy birthday to you. All right, so we're going to start in the center. And then we're just going to draw a line. We're going to draw a line like that. That's going to be our stem. And then we're going to fill it in. I don't claim to be an artist, a really good drawer. But I think some things like paint and chalk can really, no matter whether you're good or not, can really hide that. It's like somebody mentioned earlier, it's very organic. So then we're going to take our chalk and then we're just going to smudge it. Let me bring this up just a little because I want to get this last piece here at the bottom. And I'm going to color it in. Oh, thank you so much, Samantha. I appreciate that. We're going to color this in. We want it to really pop. We really want it to pop. Okay. So that's our little stem. Okay. Now what we're going to do, you know what? I'm going to bring it up just a little bit more. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit more because our flower is going to go like this. Okay. I love it. Thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate you guys hyping me up. Thank you. All right, now, what two colors are we going to use for the leaves? What two colors do you think we want to use? They used pink and yellow for the last one. They used pink and yellow for the last one. What color? Pink, purple, and pink. Mexipina. They used pink and yellow. Purple and orange. Ooh. That sounds like blue, green for Mia. Mia, welcome in. Show the color chalks. Okay. Purple and orange. So here would be the purple, and then we have an orange. Yes, goated color. I love it. Someone mentioned red. Yes. Let's look at, let me find purple. Let me get the lighting here. I think these are the purple. Yeah, this is the purple. Yeah, this is the purple. And then our orange. The orange is a little light. Oh, you know what? I have another box. What did I do with it? Let me go check those. Let me go check that one. This is the orange. Guys, there's another. I have another box. Give me 1 second. Let me see which ones we have in there. Because that other box was $1, so I had to get it. You can't go wrong with $1 chalk. Oh, let's try this one. This is look at this orange. Okay, so orange, and then look at this purple here. Let's try orange and purple. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw the first leaf. Let me see how I drew it. Okay. Samantha, no, we're not doing seasonings this time. Although I'm a little tempted, but we need a, let's try a different medium for now. This is gonna be our first leaf. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to take the chalk. And we're just going to fill it in. And then we're going to smudge it. And we're going to get our orange. Right, Samantha? It's not a project unless you have the seasonings. I totally agree with it. I totally agree with that. But we'll put the seasonings away for now. That way we don't get, oh, we're doing another project with glitter. You know. We're gonna fill that little leaf in. Like this. We're just gonna fill it in. And then somebody said there was a color. Yes, John. Hey, John, welcome in. Yes, John, since I wasn't in yesterday, we're going to do it today. Let me fill these in. We want to make them as bright as possible. And we're going to do a shading in just like that. Okay. And then let's get a red for a pop. Kind of like a pink. It's like a pinkish red. Okay. And then we're going to go in there with our finger and we're going to do that. Dab it. Dab it. All right. Now we're going to do our next leaf. There's our next leaf. The smudging really adds to it, huh? We're going to outline it. We're going to outline it. Color this part in. Smudge it. Smudge it. And then we're going to get light silver. It's a very good asthma for tonight. I think now that we've broken through the first layer of these, they're coming in a little bit more darker. We want to go in a little bit further with that. A little bit further. a little bit further. Okay. Let me get let's get this one. I really like the grip on these. Oops. We went a little bit too hard on that one, but we need to break through the layer first. Guys, these chalk pieces, I got them at Michael's. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. That one wasn't participating. Got these at Michael's. $5 for the big one, and then $1. Oh, crud. $1 for the big ones. Yes, Magali. We were able to buy those with the monies that we receive on TikTok. The monies. The monies. The gifts that you send goes to our fund. Silver, thank you so much, Silver, for the rose. I really appreciate that. Your guys is gonna come out really good. Your guys is gonna come out really good. We're gonna color it in, outline it, outline it. And the cool thing about this is that you really don't have to be careful with it. If you make a mistake, it's fine. Outline it. And then we're going to take the pink one. Yeah, the orange is really good. No, thank you for reminding me I was going to take the pink one. And then we're just going to go in there and fill it in. We're just going to go in there and fill it in. Fill it in and forget it. Fix it and forget it. And then we're going to go in with a little pink. With a little pink. Like that. Oh man, that part, we have to figure it out. We're gonna put some paint over that so we don't see it. Let's put a little pink in here, or red. Like that. Lauren, we could season it, huh? Don't tempt me. My hand is shaking because I want to reach for the glitter. But we need to, you know what? We could probably put glitter on the paint. Once we put the paint on there, we could shake some glitter on it. I saw that earlier and I thought, oh, maybe glitter would look really good on this. All right, we're going to do one more leaf. Yes, happy accidents. We're going to do one more leaf. We're gonna extend it out like that, and then go point it like that, and then bring it over. And then bring it over. Fill it in. Outline it. Fill it in. Outline it. Smudge it. Oh yeah, tape it from the back. And yeah, that's a good idea. And I have some tape too. Just relax. When we're by ourselves, it's easier to be really good at. Because there's nobody. I think a lot of it is just the not wanting people to see it, which holds us back. But when you're by yourself, you can mess with it. And then smudge it. Smudge it. And then we're going to get the red. Blend it. Blend it. You guys chose some really good color combinations. Let me... All right. Guys, it almost looks like a bird. There's the head and there are the feathers. Isn't that cool? I did a paint and sip one. Just relax. Those are so much fun. The paint and sip. Oh, I love those. Just the camaraderie that you build with friends or with people there because everybody's loosened up. All right, now it really does look like a bird. Talk about, you're right, happy accidents. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now we're gonna get the puffy paint. Again, thanks to those of you who have donated, the monies go towards Craft Wednesday. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the puffy paint and we're gonna outline. 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 What I really like about this puffy paint is it doesn't run. I mean, if you get too big of a glop there, it'll run, but it doesn't run. You can keep it up. Yes, there's a lot of people that were more creative. Oh, they see one on script. Yeah, that looks great. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. The phone is ringing. Okay. All right, now we're gonna get our purple. Purple. And we're going to now outline the flower. Let me do this flat. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, you guys got some really good spring colors. Ooh, a little bit too much on that one. Let me... Okay. Yeah, never too much, you're right. And there's that so far. Yeah, we got a little bit too much right here. And then let me get... I'm gonna get the orange. And then we're gonna outline it. And then we'll put some blue stripes, or not blue, yellow stripes in the center. Like that. What I really like about this puffy paint are these little nozzles. It makes it really easy to apply. Makes it really easy to apply the puffy paint. That one got a little exaggerated. That's nothing a little glitter won't cover up. Or will cover up, I'm sorry. Just relax. What was I thinking about? I was looking something up. I was looking something up on the internet, a craft. I forgot what craft. I was looking at frogs, actually, because somebody had mentioned they wanted to do a frog activity. And then I saw this. You know how sometimes they give you a choice on YouTube. They'll give you different choices on the bar. Well, I saw somebody do this with chalk, and they made this bright color on the side here. And I thought, oh, that would be fun. And then the puffy paint outline, since we had the puffy paint. I thought it'd be fun and it would be easy. Within an hour. Okay, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the yellow. And we're gonna make some wisps. We love a good wisp. Yeah, they do. And the cool thing is about YouTube is that I've noticed there's a lot of people from other countries doing projects, which brings, a lot of diversity. Like things I wouldn't think about. Crap. We're gonna do some yellow wisps in the middle. Because we love a good yellow wisp. Okay, now, because it's staring me in the face, we have the little extra supply of seasonings. This is all the seasonings that we've collected in the past. So we're going to season it. Or my dishwasher. Car issues, yes. I couldn't, just relax. And plus it's the West Coast. It's got to be flashy. Okay, you guys ready for the seasonings? No, you know what? Let me rethink this because I think wait, hold on, let me think here. No, let's use this one. Yeah. We love a good seasoning. I hope it doesn't cover up all the color. Guys, seasonings. Look at how pretty that looks though. Come on. Isn't that so pretty? Isn't that magical? Look at how pretty that is. It's like dust. It's like pretty dust. It just makes me so happy. Applying the seasonings. Lots of leftover seasoning. Guys, look at that. Yes, shimmery. Isn't that so pretty? Look at how pretty that is. Let's just take a moment. Yes, recycling. Yes, we love a good recycle. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that glitter and how happy that makes us. Doesn't that make you happy? Makes me very happy. Okay. Now, funnel this in. We have to be really careful. I'm laughing because we covered up all the colors. Yes, reduce, reuse, and recycle. As soon as it clears up, oh, it looks pretty though. As soon as it dries, we'll be able to dust the rest. We'll take the rest of the particles off and then clear it up. But we can still see the purple and we can still see the color. Doesn't it look gorgeous? Look at that shimmer, guys. Isn't that magical? Look at how pretty that is. You guys outdid yourself. You guys really outdid yourself. Okay, and now for the final piece, we're going to do the signature. Let us do the signature. We'll use white. We'll autograph it. Okay, you ready? Yeah, they didn't get seasoning. But they do, the East Coast does know that the West Coast is really flashy. The best coast. Instead of the West Coast, we're going to call you guys the best coast. They're going to get, East Coast is going to get so mad. They're going to get so mad. So we're going to let this dry. We're going to let it dry, and then tomorrow we'll dust off the rest of the particles, and then we'll go in and then apply more of the chalk in there to deepen the color, and then we'll post them. John. We're going to post them right here on our spring wall. Our spring wall. You guys really outdid yourselves. You guys really outdid yourself with your colors and with your seasonings. With your natural seasonings. All right, let me put it over here so that we can let it dry. They're very creative. Again, the East Coast, they love their lines. They love direct. They love... Guys, wouldn't these be so cool if we got like a frame? And framed like a black frame. I think that would look so pretty. That was the East Coast. All right. Okay, now we need to do our blossom. What did I do with the blossoms? East Coast looks really... Yeah. Anna, your guys' will too. Oh, you have a migraine, Magali? Oh no. Yeah, ours will too. We just need to clean it up a little. Okay, let's put on our blossom for the night. For those of you who love a good shake. We're almost halfway through our blossoms. Our little blossoms there. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for tonight. Thank you so much for the company. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the 30,000 likes. You guys outdid yourselves. Remember that tomorrow, if you're new to my live, these are my socials, YouTube. All of these lives get uploaded into YouTube. So if you like background noise at work, Instagram, follow my Instagram for my children's book, Joey E. King. We're in the process of making it. Substack, tomorrow there's a new story that gets posted. It's a short story. And all of those you can find on Ed Martin 50GX. Substack, Instagram, and YouTube. Please join this page if you're new. We do a project every Wednesday. Yesterday I had to take the day off, so we did it on Thursday. I'll be back again tomorrow with some fresh titles. I'm taking the day off tomorrow, so I'm going to have all this energy tomorrow for you guys. Fresh titles. Fresh Title Friday. Anything else? Am I missing anything else? No, I don't think so. Have a good night, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.